All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about something that is totally changing the game for real estate agents everywhere. I'm talking about how artificial intelligence is taking the comparative market analysis, the CMA, from this hours-long nightmare into something you can get done in just a few minutes. Seriously. So let me ask you something straight up. Are you still building your CMAs from scratch? You know what I mean. Pulling comps, crunching the numbers, trying to design reports from the ground up for every single listing presentation? If you are, you know the pain. You know exactly how much time that eats up. Time you could be spending on what you're actually great at, building those relationships and closing deals. I mean, for years, this has just been the reality, right? The old CMA grind. It meant hours, and I mean hours, stuck hunting through the MLS, manually trying to adjust for that extra bathroom or the finished basement, and then wrestling with some clunky design software to create a report that, let's be honest, still looked a little dated. It was that necessary evil that stood between you and your next client. Just look at this. This is the before and after of your entire workflow. We are literally shifting from hours of mind-numbing data entry to just minutes of automated AI analysis. And instead of those static, kind of boring reports, you're now generating dynamic, modern visuals that are actually going to impress your clients. This isn't just a small tweak, folks. This is a complete overhaul of the whole process. This is it. We are entering a brand new era for market analysis, and it's all powered by AI. And let's be super clear. This isn't just about saving a bit of time here and there. No, this is about fundamentally changing how you approach your work, freeing you up for that high-level strategic thinking that your clients really value. Now, this is probably the most important point, so listen up. AI is not here to replace you, okay? It's here to amplify your expertise. Think of it this way. It handles all the boring, tedious data stuff so you can focus on what really matters: the interpretation, the strategy, and all the little nuances that only a local expert like you can bring to the table. Okay, with that in mind, let's get practical. Let's actually explore the tools you can start using today. We're going to build up from a super simple, accessible starting point to some more specialized, really powerful platforms that could become a core part of your business. So a great place to start is with a tool you've probably already heard of, maybe even played around with: ChatGPT. This thing is so much more than just a tool for writing emails. You can actually use it to craft these really compelling pricing narratives for your CMAs. And the best part is, you don't have to invest in any specialized software to get started. And the process is surprisingly simple. First, you feed it all the property details, square footage, beds, baths, any recent upgrades. Then you add the data for your comparable sales. And then you literally just ask it to write a pricing narrative. But here's the key. The final step is all you. You take the professional-sounding paragraphs it spits out, and you refine them with your personal touch and your deep local market insights. That's the magic. All right, so for those of you who are ready to move beyond the basics, let's look at some specialized tools. First up, we have HomeSage AI. This is a platform that was built from the ground up specifically for creating AI-powered CMAs. And their tagline really says it all: instant AI-powered CMAs designed for realtors and investors. The keywords there? Instant and designed for you. The whole goal here is to deliver a super comprehensive, data-rich analysis in seconds, not hours. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, you're not just getting a list of comps. You're getting things like renovation cost estimates, which is huge. It helps you have those conversations about a property's future potential. And you're also getting investment metrics, which is absolutely crucial for clients who are thinking about the long-term value of their home. Next up is a name that a lot of you probably recognize: Cloud CMA. This is a true industry heavyweight, and for good reason. It's known for its deep integrations and really powerful customization options. They've really earned the reputation as the industry standard for customizable reports. And here's why. It strikes this perfect balance. It uses AI to give you a powerful head start, but then it gives you complete control to tweak every single detail. This ensures that the final report really reflects your unique brand and your expertise. What this means for you is direct MLS integration for spot-on accuracy. These visually stunning reports and interactive visualizations that are going to wow your clients. But here's the real game changer. It includes a What's My Home Worth landing page. This turns your CMA tool into an automated lead generation machine that works for you 24/7 on your website. Okay, now for those of you in enterprise-level brokerages, or maybe you're dealing with those high-stakes luxury markets, we have House Canary. This platform takes things to a whole other level. getting deep into the world of predictive analytics. Their whole thing is predictive analytics and advanced AI. And this is where we move beyond just what a property is worth today and start talking about where the market is actually heading. House Canary's advanced AI, which they call Canary AI, is all about forecasting and risk analysis, and that gives you a serious competitive edge. So the features here are really designed for those more sophisticated client conversations. Yeah, you get highly accurate valuations, but you also get market trend forecasts and risk analysis. This lets you advise clients not just on today's price, but on the best time to sell and their long-term investment strategy. It's a whole different level of service.
Okay, so we've seen the tools, right? But what does this actually look like in your day-to-day work? Let's talk about the tangible payoff. What could your new workflow really be?
Just imagine this for a second. You've got 3 listing presentations this week. Instead of spending hours and hours on each one, your new workflow takes about 45 minutes. Total. You generate a baseline report in like 5 minutes, spend a little time reviewing and maybe swapping a few comps, you customize the narrative with your expert insights, and then you just add your branding and photos. That's it. You're done.
I mean, the difference is just staggering. We are talking about a potential drop from 3 hours of work down to just 45 minutes per CMA. Now just stop and think about what you could do with all that time back in your week. That's more time for prospecting, more face-to-face meetings with clients, and more time for what actually moves the needle, building those relationships.
And you know what? The benefits go way beyond just you. For team leaders, this is huge. These tools create consistency across all your presentations. They empower your newer agents to produce these top-tier professional reports right from day one, while freeing up your most experienced agents to focus on what they do best: high-level strategy and amazing client service. So all of this brings us to the big picture. Adopting these tools isn't just about being more efficient. It's about defining your new competitive edge. It's about becoming a future-proof agent. And here's exactly what that means. The future-proof agent is an expert who leverages AI to automate all the low-level tasks, so they can pour all their energy into the irreplaceable human parts of the job: the strategy, the nuanced interpretation, and building those genuine, lasting client relationships. It's about working smarter, not harder. So I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. The agents who are winning listings in today's market, they aren't necessarily the ones who are the best at manual data entry. They're the ones who can analyze data quickly, present it beautifully, and spend more of their time building trust. Your competition is already making this shift, so the only question left is, are you prepared to?